phenomenal what he's doing, man. You know, he's a guy that just was waiting on his opportunity and came out there and executed on it, and is playing well.
Credit to him, he became a big part of our scout report. Yeah, and that's credit to him for, really having a great season so far.
He's crafty, he's plays smart, and he's bigger and more athletic than you think. So he really can get in the paint and finish in there, and the sky's the limit for him.
I wanna go far, there's no stopping. I see them watching, I see them hating. One day I swear I'ma be on the station. Mama, I gotta make moves.
Before we start this video, I have to shout out my sponsor, SeatGeek. The NBA season is finally here, and if you want to see your favorite NBA players live, you better use this app. SeatGeek is an app that puts tickets from all over the web into one spot, making your job easy as can be. They rate those deals on a scale of 1 to 100 to let you know whether you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. And my personal favorite part about this app, they actually give you a visual of what your seats will look like. And using my promo code Swishout knocks off $20 off your first purchase. So I'll drop the link in the description box, and you guys better use this app if you go to any games. I know I am. About 7 years ago, on October 29th, 2010, an undrafted, unusual player named Jeremy Lin made his NBA debut.
That's about Jeremy Lin, Palo Alto High School's own. A lot of rookies. Where the adjustment from the Ivy League to the NBA is significant.
Surprisingly to me, he got a standing ovation from the audience as if he was a superstar. This undrafted kid started his career with the Golden State Warriors, before that super team stuff. But playing behind second-year Stephen Curry and dynamic guard Monte Ellis, it was almost impossible for him to see the floor. Still unproven, Jeremy Lin found himself on the D-League throughout the duration of the 2010 season, and fast forward to December 9, 2011, he was cut by the Golden State Warriors, who basically already had enough guards. Then, just 3 days later, the Houston Rockets picked up Jeremy Lin, but on Christmas Eve, this man was cut once again. I mean, for a dude trying to find a spot in the NBA, this dude 2011 holidays were pretty rough, just to say the least. But on the bright side, on December 27th, when the Knicks were a little short on guards, they took a chance on the undrafted guard from Harvard. This was this man's third team in just 18 days alone. This dude's journey to the NBA was incredible. And in January, going into the new year of 2012, Jeremy Lin found himself back into the D-League, where he posted just one triple-double and proved that he belonged in this NBA. Jeremy Lin once again got that call from the Knicks, who this time seemed to want him for good this time, and then Jeremy never seen the D-League ever again. And just a quick note for you guys, before Jeremy Lin exploded with New York, the Knicks were 9-15, starting off extremely shaky during this lockout season. And to make matters worse, their new star Carmelo was gone for 11 games, so it didn't really look good for them. But on February 4th, 2012, Mike D'Antoni rolled the dice on the undrafted Jeremy Lin, and he put up an impressive 25 points and 7 assists, really in his first game getting significant minutes. In that game, while Carmelo struggled going 3 for 15 from the field, Jeremy Lin was there to save the day, and there was the birth of Linsanity. Just 2 days later, Jeremy Lin put up another efficient performance with a 28-point game over Utah and the win. Then he went to Washington and put up another 20-point game versus John Wall for his third straight win, and then he had his toughest match in his young career, Kobe Bryant. In the highly anticipated matchup, Kobe lived up to the hype. He showed up with 34 points, but Jeremy Lin had the bigger moments, and he had his career high 38 points, and it was just Jeremy Lin's time of year. It was Linsanity. By this time, a player that only started about 3 to 4 games had the whole city of New York, the whole desperate city of New York, sold on the fact that this dude is the new superstar in town.
Are you suffering from Linsanity? My man, do you have Linsanity?
Yeah! Linsanity, yes, I have Linsanity.
He's been really stepping up, Lin. Lin is filling a void that we need to get filled.
He's the answer to the Knicks' problem.
He got us all excited because he's a first one going to the rim this year. What more can I say?
This man, Jeremy Lin, hit a game winner against the Raptors in Toronto, and the Raptors fans were actually chanting for Jeremy Lin as if he was the home team, and he led the Knicks to a 7-game winning streak, getting them back to 500. I think it's pretty clear to say, Jeremy Lin, in 2012, he was on top of the world, but then it slowly started to slow down, especially when Carmelo Anthony came back. It seemed like the two could just never find the right chemistry, and last year Amari Stoudemire boldly stated that Carmelo was just jealous of Jeremy Lin's spotlight, and during the 7-game win streak, Jeremy Lin averaged 26 points per game, and with his first 10 starts, he averaged 24 points, 9 assists, and about 50% from the field. But in his last 9 games, especially with Carmelo Anthony around, his numbers dropped significantly to about 13 points per game, 5 assists, and about 39% from the field. That's about half of his Linsanity numbers. Jeremy Lin's season would end in March when he found out that he had a small meniscus tear in his left knee, and by then, Linsanity was basically over. And in the offseason, he wanted to remain a Knick, and the Knicks wanted to keep him. They said they'd match any offer that he got from any other team. But then the Houston Rockets offered him a 3-year, $25 million deal, and the Knicks didn't hold up on their word, so he was now a Rocket. And Carmelo Anthony called Jeremy Lin's contract with Houston ridiculous, which to me kind of showed an amount of jealousy, kind of validating Stoudemire's point about Carmelo being jealous of Jeremy Lin's spotlight. But on the bright side for Jeremy Lin, he was now the face of an NBA team. From where he came from to be the face of an NBA team, that was pretty special. But there was only one problem. About a month later, Houston also acquired a bigger, more established superstar with James Harden. Harden is a ball-dominant player, so it was kind of hard for Jeremy Lin to actually find himself a significant starting role on the team. He was only averaging about 10 points and 6 assists through the first 12 games of the season, and eventually he started losing playing time. I mean, it got so bad that Jeremy Lin even came out and admitted that he was doing terrible with his new Rockets, and eventually he was replaced by Patrick Beverley, who seemed to blend better with James Harden's playing style, but Jeremy was still pretty solid off the bench. And fast forwarding to 2014, where Jeremy Lin found himself playing beside a more ball-dominant guard with Kobe Bryant, and once again he found himself struggling to find himself a real role on the team. Los Angeles was clearly not a fit for Jeremy Lin, so he agreed to back up Kemba Walker in Charlotte for 1 year until he recently seemed to have his own team in Brooklyn. Remember, New York was the place where he was the most electrifying and Linsanity happened, so it seemed like he could revive himself. But unfortunately, this year he got hurt on the first game of the season. For the entire season, he's gone. So, it's just a tragic story. Hopefully for Jeremy Lin, he can come back and continue to be a serviceable player because he's not bad. He didn't fall completely off the wagon. He just, in my opinion, was the most exciting one-year wonder probably of all time. But that's the video, guys. If you guys like the video, it will be awesome if you can drop that like. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. You guys have been asking me to get back into my football content, so tomorrow I will be posting a football video. Make sure you guys are ready for that. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys follow all of my social media sites, and until next time, guys, stay tuned, Jay.
I switch, different girls I text. Every night I switch, different girls I text. Yeah, all the